Hi guys, my name is Juliana. I am here today to show you my business product, and I can show the report or the PowerPoint, and I will show you the report. So I am screen sharing where you guys can see my report about my candy store. So here in the first question, it's about writing and verbal communication techniques that are aligned with the company policy. So my company policy is about very good communication and everything be clear and affirmative. So here are something about verbal communication techniques. So they have awakened the interest, where the narrate text is built to generate interest, awaken the need to eat that food that it's beginning to suppress. Even if you are not hungry, that there was that little weakness from the adversary. And we have the recognition of the problem, and this is about obsolescence of this registration method, possibility of losing paper records and causing inconvenience. Need to adapt to the most modern process. The adoption of more modern techniques as a competition difference. We also have the sense of urgency. So the feeling of urgency is a communication technique that can be applied to the content produced by your company to present a new reality to readers and provoke them to change their abilities right now. The idea is in fact to provoke and say that it's necessary to change and change soon. The message can even be a blow to the reception. However, it is important to know that this line of thought brings results, especially when made due of good arguments that justify the urgency. We also have the invitation for interaction, a middle way of dealing with audience engagement is to switch for teasing and understanding feelings to an interaction-focused writing communication technique. This is done through a high interaction text construct, that is, with links and CTAs that make it easier for readers to access more information. So we have four communication techniques that match with my policy from my business. That's all. And the second one is methods to improve business relationship. Here I write some methods that improve my business. We have the first one, understanding how the sales happen with my company. So understand how our sales work, and we have some methods: outbound sales, inbound sales, the L model, and sell-by products. This is the four words that I use in my sales. So the first one is the most common method, which use TV and sometimes food processing from the commercial teams. It's the most costly process and involves a lot of team energy and a longer sales cycle. The second one is the most predictable process, and it based on capturing leads in the digital environment. Thus, this is the possibility to reduce dependence on cold prospecting, reducing the customer's acquisition and the sales cycle in addition to avoid seasonality. The other one, the I model, is the fusion of the both inputting and outputting process. They can, after all, be complementary and not mutually exclusive, each one respecting its own machines and structure. Thus, marketing delivers opportunity to the salesperson after nutrition, while the salesperson himself seeks to supply his funnel of contacts interested in the company solutions. The last one is sell by product. This method takes place when the product itself is available online, and it is almost as if the sale happens according to demand. The product's education nurtures the lead, automatically leading to that success. We have for define a commercial approach, you have to do this for the sales. So inside sales, like sales. So in the first one, the process takes place internally without the need for the salesperson to travel. It is usually done over the phone or video conference like we are doing right now, but it's different from telemarketing. The latter is from a standard workflow, it's medical and sometimes even invasive. So sometimes you have to use this for be invasive. Defined sales is classic commercial teams in the field make stational visits and meetings, spending most of their time on the move. The downside is that this process takes time and energy from the team, which could be applied more successfully to the sales opportunity. So we use both on my business. The three option is understanding the role of marketing in the business process. So here plays a structured role with structure and is possible for managing the customer's desired journey. The process begins with planning to search for leads through the creating of personas and the design of the precise journey. It goes as fast as creating looks for convenient visitors to your blog or website. So the challenge becomes the delivery of leads that are increasingly qualified and better prepared for commercial approach. This optimize time and increase the sales chains of positives. Marketing must manage several aspects of this process, such as the quality of leads to be passed on to sales, to the use of those that return, in addition to a custom retention. It is also from marketing that the sales funnel is built. So we have some segments. Is build customer loyalty, impact the target audience, manage the brand, educate the market, engage collaborators. And for I need to create the company needs to create and maintain a constant link between market and sales. It's very important have a solid communication between them. So for this process to flow efficiently and the friction of these exchanges should be reduced. and agreement, with the final details and accessibility to always necessary. It exists and it has a name, service level agreement. So this agreement exists to define service level, standard, and the relation of two parties, in this case, sales and marketing. So we get number of qualified leads that marketing must deliver to sales, what time and how leads will be passed from marketing to sales, what information should be passed on the commercial team, what actions should be sales team take when receiving a market lead, and what will be done with the lead that is not accepted. The 5-1 is monitor business process effectiveness. With these actions running, it's time to monitor the efficiency of the business process. So we have 1, 2, 3 process. That's the sales cycle. The sales cycle is the average time needed to sell products or services, including all the negotiation steps. The longer as the lead is in the negotiation, the greater the investment made. Therefore, it is important to monitor this metric to understand where the actual speed up the process. CAC. An efficient business process also needs to have a low CAC. In this metric, it is necessary to include all the expenses of the company to acquire new customers. This ranges from marketing to sales, and is necessary to add all this and divide by the number of the customers. And the lifetime value in third place, we have this, and this is the value added by the customers while he was with the company. That's the money brought during the contract period. Is the usual conjunction with the CAC. The idea is to create a scale. One to the one hand, how much you spend to acquire the customer. On the offer, how much value he will bring while he is with the company. The idea is to have the lowest CAC and highest LTV possible. And you have to calculate the LTV. And the third question is formal and informal network opportunities that promotes my business. So this type of networking is characterized by its giving and taking nature. Regardless of their seniority, every member can share information freely. Before end network event, remember to prepare and plan for the following. Your message according to organizational objectives and policies. People you want to contact all the event. What materials you need, like business cards, brochures, etc. Formal network events include conference, seminar, and professional meetups, while informal network events can occur anywhere, even in your personal life. Regardless of the type of networking event you go to, opportunities to connect with potential contacts are often fleeting. This means you need to be prepared to get the point across as quick as possible. So this is my business product. If you have some questions, you can make in the after of the presentation. Thank you very much. And this is by process Candice.